Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Peglin. And, I kind of want to do another run as the Paladin. I feel like I have the mindset of the Paladin in my head. So let's try to give it one more try. Pebbles are better. Healing on a refresh. I kind of like the cookie here. My thinking is, if we take damage, first of all, we're gonna be putting up a lot of block, hopefully. If we take damage on a run or on a fight, we can heal it over time. On other fights where we have maybe better block build. So this could give us a little bit of additional sustain. But I think this is a very slow start to this fight, Jesus. 8 damage, yes, I love when my balls just go straight into the hole. But I think that, it's not ideal, it's not fantastic, but it is something. It's something that we can use right now. So if I don't kill you, you're gonna get 3 actions on me. I would love to kill you, but it's unlikely. All right, so we're gonna take 6, which means we're taking 2, but the refresh heals us. So we only took 1, and then we hit another refresh. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for many refreshes when we do take damage to give us a little bit of additional sustain. Because we start with block, that doesn't mean we're taking no damage. Okay, I would like to take less, ideally. Maybe, hold on, can I just like hit the bomb over here? Oh, we didn't, but we got you anyways. We're 5 health down, it's kind of a whatever. Okay, Protect Orb is fine. I mean, I see a path through this floor that is nothing but combat. And I think that's perfect. It's hard to hit 7, or it's hard to hit 11 pegs on this board. I think we will just try to do as much combat as possible, get as much money as possible, go from there. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to you? Sounds good to me? Good, good. And with this sphere coming up, I mean, I could just hit the bomb to kill everyone, but that means we don't get the cash. But with the sphere coming up, we can at least finish the fight in 1 shot. So I'm gonna use the Terror Ball. I'm gonna get what I get. How come it's so perfect? It's so perfect at just going down the hole. Protect Orb. We don't need a second one. We don't need a second one. Ball Lightning works with me Circle pretty well, but I think it's unnecessary. Or Abrasion. The self-damage is a little too extreme for me. But admittedly, with a Protect Orb in the deck, we can put up hopefully a lot of block and then gain a lot of me Circle. Yeah. And then we can heal when we refresh as well. If we win the first floor and get the leaf, this is amazing. Yeah, it is scaling. We're not gonna like it on a lot of fights though. That's my thinking. I need to get the sphere upgraded. I think we can add it. I think we can add it. Good loot on the left. I mean, here's my thinking about the map. We can still hit this chest and these 2 elite fights. Nothing says we can't. Refreshes are not gonna move, so I should start shooting in that direction, I think, but it's gonna cost us a lot of damage. Also, I don't necessarily like having only, you know, raw base-ass pebbles in the deck, but... That's a good amount of damage to do there. Don't hit the refresh. Or You know, you can hit the crit, actually. It is fine. It might not be ideal, but it is fine. Actually, you know, that little mu circle, it is helping, isn't it? It's nice just to have a little bit of additional base damage. I'm not gonna shoot this now. I'll fire a Protect Orb. We do need to get 6 to at least pay for the turn, although we're still gonna take damage, because they do 8, but whatever. 66 damage, done. And you should be done as well. Oh, you might live. Oh, we gotcha. I don't know if that's actually good. Okay, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad. Now, do we want a Ball Lightning to go along with this? Gain me circle and then Ball Lightning slaps? Abrasion would be nice with that health self damage into double bulwark artifact. Excuse me? Oh, yeah. Whenever you take... So here's the thing, though. Abrasion doesn't cause you to lose health. It's self-damage. The difference being that if you lose health, your bulwark, your block, doesn't matter. This goes for the block first. So... ideally, we'll have a lot of shield, and then we don't take the health damage. So the relic where you lose health, you gain bulwark, wouldn't be as useful. What would be useful is the count orb, because when we take self damage, that will power up the count orb and will gain me circle. So that's ideal. If we can get protect orb, abrasion, sphere, and counter orb, those would be perfect together. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to pick up at some point. I'm not going to add anything. I'm just going to upgrade right now. Because we have to do a lot of upgrading. Bexosaurus, welcome. I've been in bed all day. That sounds great, honestly. I wish I could be in bed all day. But unfortunately, I got to stream. At least get one bomb. Why does it always miss one bomb? It's like so perfectly, annoyingly designed. Whatever, the plants are dead, that's all I care about. Okay. We got a little bit of time. We can get more money. 40. Oh, he's dead. It's okay. I'm just gonna keep upgrading as we move down, and then we'll try to fight those elites. So I think sphere. I mean, really, I think we just need to upgrade everything that we have at some point. So pick one. It's been raining, snowing all day. Oh, it's so nice. I'm desperately waiting for the day when we actually get snow here. Instead, it's been 70 degrees. It's gotta happen at some point, right? All right, I don't think I want abrasion here. I think I just want to hit some bombs. So now this next shot will pop the bomb, everything but the flyers will die. Does that do enough? Did I hit 35? I hit 30. Ugh. Well, I can hit 2 bombs. Now I can't. But if the only thing that lives on this turn is the spider, that's fine. We'll take like 2 damage. Again, a little bit of damage is fine with the cookie because we can make it up at some point. I think this is a great time for another Protect Orb. This is all about just buying time for healing and coins. Hey, you know, we got 1. We got another one. that was a good cluster of coinage. I need all the coins, damn it! Quark, welcome. Drought declared in my state yesterday. Now, which state would this be, Quark? Are we talking about the perpetually on fire California? Or your current location that you exist in right now up in New England? Or probably both, let's be honest. California's always in a drought. We want to keep going left. Upgrade Protect Orb. No reason to heal. Don't need another Protect Orb. Not yet anyways. Maybe later. I think I brought the drought with me. Take a drink. Stay hydrated. This is a tough one. Fire the sphere, I can kill 2. If I guess it's probably the best thing to do. Just kill 2. I hate having the flyers here, but, you know, it is what it is. Start working on hitting those bombs. It's fine. I'm not a big fan of this board. I feel like you spend way too much time almost specifically just aiming for the bombs to kill things. Because they're locked behind the pegs and there's so many enemies on the screen. I feel like you really need to make sure you're hitting those bombs. Dump or abrasion. We don't have to play it on any individual fight. We can always wait. You do hit pretty hard, though. I would like to kill you now. Okay, beautiful. Bucklorb, Crit Ball, Swarb. I feel like I'm not getting a lot of good picks here right now. Should we buy something? Can upgrade for 35, could add a Bucklorb. More Bulwark is usually nice. Guess we'd rather, guess I'd rather upgrade the orb that we have. I'll spend an excessive amount doing it. Buckler orbs are, yeah, it was long loading time. I knew it was gonna happen. A lot of, there's a lot of well, I guess not a lot of bulwark granting orbs, but Protect Orb and Buckler Orb seem to be very common. All right, we got 1 Mu Circle out of this. Now this guy kind of sucks, but a little bit of luck, we can kill him without it taking too long. He does do like a strict 5 damage every turn though. I haven't fought this guy in a long time though. I feel like he's been very uncommon recently. That's a good amount of shield to have. That protects us for a few turns. Really need to get in there and hit that refresh, but game's not being nice about allowing me to get in there and smack it. There we go. Multiple bombs, I like it. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, that's fine. Well, I'd rather we didn't, but there's not much we can do about that. I feel like at this point we don't need Abrasion. It's probably gonna cost us more than it helps us. I hate these bounces. You need to learn how to bounce the damn orb up here, but it's so awkward sometimes. guess you do 4 damage, not 5. And the other refresh is in such an awful position. You know what, just go for the bombs, I guess. You dead? You're dead. That was not too bad. We still get a relic out of this. And was this a chest or a question mark? This was a question mark. So it's basically an elite fight. Oh, this is... I think you gotta take Bramble. I think Bramble is a good orb. Popcorn, oh my god. Yo. Ah! Oh, baby. New ball. I've +1 discard. That's real nice. I felt like it was better to get the Bramble so that we can hopefully upgrade it and then maybe have it for the elite fights. When you circle, gain Bulwark. So now we do know what we're building. This is the perfect relic for that orb, by the way, because now it won't hurt us. This one, the Orbrasion. This is the perfect relic to get with this. We need to upgrade it a little bit, but it is beautiful. I'm dumb, this thing does not have overflow yet, whatever. Get a little bit of shield and I'll be happy. Although because they're not dead, I am gonna take 8 damage, but you know, whatever. We'll deal with that problem later. Good relics. Decent relics so far, yes, I would agree. This is a great time for a Bramble because it'll lock him down for 2 turns. This is why I put the Bramble in the deck. We got all the time in the world to kill him now. Okay. We have healing, we have a little bit of self-damage, but it's manageable. If we hurt ourselves, this relic means that we'll gain Bulwark, so it's not actually hurting us at all, it's just free Bulwark. There are relics that we can pick up that actually synergize with this very well as well. I like what we have. "30 hits are converted into bombs or the double damage bag of orange pegs." It's not double damage, it's occasionally double damage. I really like extra bomb value. I really do. But I also really like the extra value from the bag. I'm gonna take the bag. Oh, not enough money. Bad refreshes can still kill you. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I'm hoping they don't, but... A 200 damage turn 1 orb that was actually double damage. This is the entire reason I took this, by the way, because I freaking need some way of getting more damage on the board. This is also another boss where I wanted to have Bramble, because I can lock him down and he can't move. Things are going beautifully so far. That was an easy elite fight for this build. Morbid. It activates, it doesn't hit pegs, but it does work with the popcorn. It also kind of works with the orange pegs. Echo Orb is another piercing orb. We have a sphere, so I don't think we need this. Buckle Orb for more shield is probably what I'm looking for right now. Just like a solid 5 orb deck. And with these 5 orbs, we probably don't need anything else, honestly. Stun effects seem to be amazing in any game ever, says Connie. And this one seems to be no exception. Oh, I've underestimated Bramble so much. 2 balance every reload. Every 3 times the board is refreshed, gain me circle, which will give us 2 ball work. That seems like what we want. This seems like a really good start right now, doesn't it? Oh my god, and I'm getting such good bounces on this. I would love combat. Ah. Remove an orb, remove all orbs. No. No, our deck is way too good to just remove all. We really like what we have here. Orbrasion, like the relics that we have synergize with our orbs so well. I will remove the Terra Ball. Of course, there is the ability to maybe, if we had taken the relic where we gain balance on reload, I could just discard like 2 or 3 times and then have like a 6/6 Orbalisk, but obviously I didn't do that. I took the other option, the one that synergized a little bit more, so this is what we got. What happens if you remove all? If you remove all, you're given a very special orb, a unique orb to replace everything that you've lost. But I don't want to remove all my stuff. Don't bramble him in front of you. A lesson I've learned before. Missed my shot, but it's fine. I do need to get that refresh though. There you go. Refresh is on the left. We'll aim there first. We're gonna take damage from these enemies, but we do put up ball work and we heal, so it's not horrible. Hopefully this will kill I mean, it got him. This is not what I was hoping for, but it got him. Okay, our damage is definitely lacking right now. I don't think we need to worry about tossing this one. I think we just want to throw it. This one I do want to discard. I want to get to this sphere quickly, and we did. No shield off that buckle orb? Come on. Nah, it's not very good. Our damage is really tapering off. And that refresh is in an awkward position. I hate the refresh game in Peglin. It's so annoying having to try to like fiddle with refresh positions. Oh, thank God that one landed. Okay, the tree is almost dead. Oh! How dare you, game? It's so rude. It's so rude of you. Okay, everything's dead except for this guy. F you, please die. Stay there. You son of a... Thank you, orange pegs. Or orange... This says bag of orange pegs, but thank you, bag of oranges. I should eat an orange. I've got oranges. F you, dude. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Let's upgrade this bramble so it's useful. Self-damage for every 30 pegs activated, but you get double damage. I mean, okay, I think with corn, you can take this and it's double damage. Yeah, yeah, you take this. It's not bad. If I can get 2 kills quickly, that would be nice. Didn't quite get there, but that's okay. Yeah, I like what we've got here. We do take self-damage, but our bulwark protects us. It's basically having double damage. This hurts us a lot, but that's okay. If we can add some relics that give us even more shield and bulwark and whatnot, we'll be very happy. And if we can add relics that give us any sort of like piercing and whatnot, that'll be a lovely addition as well, if we can get there. So many of these bombs are just ready to pop. That's a lot of damage on this shot. Unfortunately, it's going all into your shield. Yeah, this is good. This is good. And every we should have just gone into the center first. Every refresh is giving us more of the wonderfulness that is the circle. And double damage. I mean, the thing about double damage is that this is not a 12 orb, this is a 24 orb. We output a lot of damage. So refresh circle synergizes. A lot. A lot. Like a lot. We're gonna take that. Shop on the left or free treasure on the right. I think a shop on the left, because I don't need to upgrade anything. I could upgrade the bucklore, but if we just save our cash, we'll have, if we're lucky, 100. And if we really want to, there's elite fights later on. But we'll go, let's go left here. Now it's infinite combat, but that's fine. And you're also very annoying, but I can put up a lot of shield early. And remember, on a fight like this, the double damage is going to be really effective. It's double damage with orange peg bag too. But if we luck into a bramble shot, the bramble orb will bug out these enemies and they won't actually hit us for that much, which is lovely. So I'm going to I think I'll fire this. That extra me circle is going to really help us out, because now Bramble means we can only at most take 2 damage on this turn. This one's going to suck a little bit more. If I have to fire something, I'll fire the one that does the most damage. Because all we have to do is get to 500 and then this guy's dead. Oh, we missed it! Oh, 51 damage! Oh, Lord. That was a lot. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do none. And I'm gonna fire the refresh circle to get some heals. There you go. That was a nasty shot, but that was just RNG on that one, really. It's okay though, we can heal. start with a little bit of MacLeod. That was not worth that much, but oh well. At least you're locked down for a couple of turns. I think a protect orb might be a little slow because these guys do 6 damage each, and I hate that it just kind of like fell through one of these rotating brick blocks. And we got the refresh circle out. How dare you! Oh my god. I've never been more disappointed in this game than I am right now. We still got you all, but that is very unfortunate. That was such a bad shot. God damn. I really needed that to hit some refreshes. I should have slowed down the game. Just slow it down a little bit. Oh, that's so good. All right, there's a mage that's gonna spawn, unfortunately. I don't really have anything that can target him either, so I don't know how I'm gonna kill him. I guess if I can kill everyone else, we can just sphere him. And we've got bulwark, so I guess that's what this is gonna be. I wanna hit the refresh. He lived, unfortunately. Yeah, it was unfortunate, but it's like I don't know how to deal with that situation necessarily. I want to hit this refresh. There you go, perfect. So the mage is dead. That's the big one. And now if these guys want to walk up to me, I should be able to get some healing done by getting a bunch of shield. Now that wasn't a bunch of shield, and so we took 10 damage. Rip. But hopefully we can get some heals here. Nice. 51 HP, that's not too bad. Do we want to Restorb in the deck? I'm not gonna add it because we have a shop, but it is worth considering. Anything that adds refreshes to the board would be nice. Instead, we can get House of Slime or Short Fuse. Well, we'll remove. Bombs detonate in 1 hit. Extra bouncy. I guess you probably want extra bouncy. We need to heal a little bit more, but we are slowly healing with our popcorn. It's taking its time, though. All right, good. That's what we want to see out of an early shot. Just a lot of block. It's kind of hoping for a little bit more damage here, because 132 is not enough to kill anything, unfortunately. Rip. That's not a lot of refreshing either. It's the ballista, right? Yeah. I don't know if I really have an ideal, ballista boss build right now. I think we're lacking some serious elements. Buckler is good. I need to upgrade this too, but I wanted to save the money for the shop. I guess I'm glad I did. we go. Give me some heals. Give me some more Muskirkle. I guess ideally you kind of want your shot to bounce inside of this thing, don't you? Good, good. Just bounce directly out. Whatever, they're all dead and we healed for like 10. It's okay, it's okay. There's no shops coming up. Get that final buckle orb upgrade. And just try to hopefully not land in the fire. Hope for some good options here. I kind of don't want to fight the elites. Probably should, but I think those fights they can be real hard. So I worry about fighting them. I definitely worry. All right, we want all of our AoE orbs now. We do have double damage, which is good unless we hit the mirror and then he kills us. So that's something we gotta be careful of. We have healing in the deck, so it's like not the worst. 2 HP? Oh, come on. Bex says, I forgot some drinks in my car, but luckily it's 33 outside, so they're cold. Well, hopefully it's not 31 and then they're gonna freeze and explode all over your car. That definitely sucks. Don't need to heal yet. Want to hit question mark. Strategically forgot, says Quark. Yeah, until they explode all over your car. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Bramble could one-shot the entire board. It didn't, but that's okay. Maybe that's actually better. Yeah, please don't fall immediately. Wish you would have given me some block, but, you know, I guess you can't win them all. Hate to say it, but like, durable would be a really nice one to have right now. So you're dead. We're actually gonna heal very nicely. We're actually at full health. Coming back from that 50 damage attack from the mirror, we didn't spend any money on healing and we managed to get back to full health. That's beautiful. So now what? Don't hate to say durable, it's the best. Yeah. Lenore, welcome. Have you suffered enough? Why are you coming back to this toxic relationship? I guess I just never learn. Do we want to fight double elite? Let's think. Mirror. We would probably take a lot of damage. If we fight the wall, we would probably deal a lot of damage. We would basically have double damage on that fight. So that seems okay. The one that just kind of fires every turn, we would be able to block a lot of it, but if the armor pegs build up, it's going to be really hard to do damage, but we do deal double damage. And then the many fight. The many elite fight is going to be the easiest one. Maybe I'll just go left and we'll still get a chest because I don't need the money. So we'll go left and we have one combat that we can heal if we need to, and then maybe a good question mark. I think you got to be a little bit more careful in the higher ascension levels here about the elites, because if you find yourself in a run where one elite can counter your build and you don't even know it and you fight them and then you die, you're usually disappointed. Now, I will say Inferno Orb is tempting because it's kind of a rub orb and it does counter the elite fight with the mage because it'll break the armored pegs in every hit, right? Bramble doesn't work on the wall. We have AoE orbs for the many fight. The mirror scares me, but we have shield. We might be able to make this work. And with double discards, I'm gonna add an Inferno Orb. Zyomkin, welcome to the stream. You want to die in Act 2 or die in Act 3? I'd rather not die at all. I'm gonna go for it. I think I like our deck a lot right now. Because we have, if we hit luckily, we have like quadruple damage, which is a lot of fun. So we need to actually discard pretty quickly, I think, to get through the deck. Refresh is in a bit of a bad spot, but that's okay. Good refresh, 500 damage initial shot. Yeah, that's going pretty well. Wait for it, and go. The bouncy walls and whatnot are really helping too. When discarded, refresh the board. So discard, I'm gonna fire Abrasion. Check the speed thing here on the wall. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. I was hoping that the speed would be tied, the speed of the moving pegs would be tied to this so I could blame this for the reason why I always die on this boss fight, but nope. It works normally. Rip. That's not a good shot, but whatever. I'm gonna discard and hope for an early Abrasion. We did get it. We can remove enough pegs from the board. That's double damage. We got it. That's 800 damage. That's 1100 damage. Beautiful. Grants me circle when fired, deals self-damage when fired. Accentuate. I don't feel like I need it, because we have another orb that does the same thing. When applying positive status effects, increase the amount applied by 1. When they move, they leave a stationary copy. They don't move right now, but this is double me circle gain and more bulwark gain as well. That's a really good, just positive relic to have. XZZXZ2, welcome. How are you doing today? How goes the Peglin, the pegging? So far, so good for me. Yeah, so far, so good, honestly. We got a little bit of me circle from that. I'm just gonna fire all of my orbs. Because I want to do damage. And I want you to build up some armored pegs and then I can break them with the fire orb. Turns out dealing double damage is really good. You're dead. All right, we're gonna be walking into that boss fight with full health. Shuffle, don't need to shuffle, don't need to upgrade, don't need to heal. Oh, baby, refresh. These are both great, but I think you want multi-ball, right? You want multi-ball. Refreshing the board is fun, but you want multi-ball, right? Yeah, right? Here's the thing, though. It's refresh automatically when you kill an enemy is real good for this boss. You know, like he fires one unit in front of him every turn. We kill it, we get a refresh on the board every turn. Like, I like this. It's really good for the Act 3 boss of the explosive Peglin. It's fine for the QR code cubes. It does nothing for the dragon, but I think it's good for everything else. Duplication station is better for QR code and better for the dragon, but I like this. Like, what are the most annoying fights in Act 3? Because we're done with this act. The most annoying fights in Act 3 are many mushrooms, right? So if we refresh the board and we can fire another shot, that's pretty good. But multi-ball, though, multi-ball is nice, and I actually really like it for Refresh Circle because that's more refreshes and more heals. I like it for Abrasion, that's more me circle, and I like it for the shield orbs because it's more shielding. They're both good. But Refreshive is way more consistent refreshes. And that is not something I can pass up without thinking about it. Do you want more balls in your life or not? I got plenty of balls in my life. Thank you very much, Nor. I kind of wish there was a token that I could spend here and say, take both. These are both fantastic. It synergizes with the... Refreshing synergizes with too many things that we have. I think I gotta go for it. Rip balls. Yeah, and then we also have the relic when we refresh, we gain more me circle. Like, it's just too good. Multi-ball is better. I think that the refresh is better here. Donk. Or balls makes it easier to hit the refresh. I mean, that's like a yes and no thing. It's only a multi-ball every 4 shots, but the refresh circle, or the refresh sickle, it's gonna be value on every turn of this boss fight. If I get multi-ball, by the way, I am gonna take the multi-ball boss relic. That's where I'll give you yeah, I want to fire this. I'll give you my promise. Multi-ball boss relic, we're taking it. It's real hard to punch through all of these enemies. But Quadra Ball, well, the game should have given me that relic earlier. Overkilled this guy by 1400 damage. God damn it. You know, give me the sphere. This is a great time for a Bramble. We have a 21 base damage, which is actually 42 considering the double damage. Oh, crits, boo! What is even that boss relic again, by the way, says the Nor. Do you mean the Wand of Skultimate Greed? We deal double damage, but we take self-damage as we hit pegs. But I also have Popcorn, which heals me as I hit pegs, so it's kind of a... I get both. I get double damage basically for free. Yeah, maybe he was talking about Matryoshka, which is the one that gives you multi-ball! Multi-ball! Dude, if you can hit another bomb, the boss is dead. We have 36 mu circle. You're dead. It was a beautiful fight. Bring. Don't upgrade anything, don't add anything. We don't get what we were looking for, unfortunately. But there is Leaf. There's also Heavy Hand, which I've been meaning to take more. It activates pegs twice, which means we take more damage, but we heal more damage from the popcorn. That's basically the only value we get from this. except that we get more damage as well. So heavy hand is yet more damage on the board. The leaf gives us more refreshes, but we have enough refreshes. I think you take heavy hand, you don't get to aim, but it's basically double damage again. This is the run of double damage. Now, and the reason why I didn't like heavy hand before now is I took it once when I had durable, and I realized that it kind of ruined durable because it makes the pegs break faster. But then I thought about it, and then I realized much later that actually, wait a minute, it still is activating the pegs way more. So you get way more damage out of it if they're not durable. So if you have durable, you probably don't want it, but if you don't have durable, it's great. It's great. I mean, I have to. Okay. And we can't aim, but you know what? Here's what I think about that, okay? How many relics in this game prevent you from aiming? How many boss relics? You get like cursed mask and you just like spin constantly. You get constricting chains, you can't aim. This one at least is like, yo, you can aim. You just can't get the preview. Like, who cares? That's like not a problem. I get no preview, but I can still actually have like a good shot. Interesting bounce. This is all about just getting some refreshes, and then we've got a sphere. We're not gaining any stats yet though, but this is usually a bit of a slow fight anyways. It kind of sucks. It's so hard to get the ball into the middle of the freaking mushroom cloud, especially when it's refreshing every turn. But that's okay. If we take a little bit of damage, it's fine. We'll heal it up eventually. The only four directions one is rough. The only four directions one, constricting chain, is rough because it kind of lies. It says you can only aim in 4 directions, but realistically you can only aim in 2 directions. It's really hard to get like a good shot with that. I'm not a big fan of that relic at all. Yeah, and it does add even more like just absurdly bad RNG. Whenever a crit is hit, convert 2 into crits. Nope, skipping that one. Yeah, it's not a good relic. It's not a good one. Hey, it's this fight, okay. I'm gonna do it. The other thing about heavy hand, which is a positive and a negative, is that it does pop bombs in 1 hit. So you gotta be careful about that, but it also means, you know, we're exploding the enemies pretty nicely. So heavy hand, you know, we're gonna take some damage here. But every time we kill an enemy, we heal 1. I kind of wish that with double activation, refreshes would trigger twice, because they changed it at one point in the past. They updated the game where your crits trigger multiple times if you have double activation from something like heavy hand. But they never changed it so that the refreshes activate multiple times. But maybe that's, you know, maybe that's a balance thing. Maybe that would be too strong. I do wish that it would work, but I understand that it doesn't. Count Orb is perfect. It's another fantastic addition. We take a lot of self damage, so it's a lot of damage. think we can still hit the shop. No, we missed it. Damn. I'm surprised we're fighting another chest here. But they don't do any more damage, I don't think. I think he just has more health. We have 33, 27. He's doing 6 damage. So in Act 1, he did 4. Wait, so he really only goes from 4 to 5 to 6 damage? Man. This guy is really annoying to fight early, isn't he? Alright, fire my 19. Oh, it's gonna hit the hole. It still did 600 damage though. Like to not have to fire Orbrasion. Count Orb, if we get a good bounce, it'll do what we need it to do. I did not get a good bounce. You're gonna live, you're gonna hit me a few more times. Well. Oh, you're gonna live for another turn! This is the problem with not being able to actually aim. But I don't like the layout of this fight. I really don't like the whole you're inside of him and you can't really control what you're doing. More refreshes is great. That's perfect. So I want to go to the shop. I think I'm going to stay on the left path. I will remove another pebble. What are the bosses here? Walker? Countered by Bramble. Invisible enemies. We have good AoE and good shield. What are the other elites for the Pegta? Pegta's hard to aim, but we have a refresh orb. And we have block, but the block's not gonna be worth that much, but we have double damage as well. And then the final fight is... What's the 4th elite? Bomberman. We're fine against all of them, I think. This is the one that I didn't want to fight. I'm just gonna say it. But we do get more refreshes on the board, at least. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, this fight is gonna blow a little bit, but... You know, what fights don't blow it at this point in the game? I fucking hate Pegta. Okay, we gotta like actually like hit pegs. Okay, 360 damage, beautiful. You know what? You're dead. All right, that fight sucked. Pegta is one of the just worst fights in this whole goddamn game, but you're dead. Armored pegs give us shield. That's probably never gonna happen. The rare Abe swear. Yeah, I should have been here yet for Resident Evil 8 fish fight. I just hate Pegta. But everyone hates Pegta, I feel. We don't need to upgrade anything. I don't want to take damage. Take damage plus 33 gold. Is the amount of damage you take dependent on the amount of money you have? I don't know. I don't need it. Sure, I will upgrade my pebble. You know what? We're at half health. This is another healing relic to counteract the wall of Skulltimate Greed. And it's on active. Is it on activations or hit? Regardless, I think you take it. It's hit, but that is still really good. Because we're not gonna heal to full at this point. So we'll just take it. Do we want to add a replenish orb? Convert every 8 pegs a hit into a refresh, but doesn't activate them when hit. I mean, we have something that refreshes the board 10 times. Well, really like 13 times when we play it, ideally. I don't think we need this. I don't need him to move. Take basic blade. +1 damage, you know, we'll take it. I'm gonna start with block. It's 55. I want to take damage for the count orb anyways, so I think we can kind of slow play a little bit. I mean, we're doing damage and we're also gaining, you know, 60 block. And then I'll hit you with a 1925. What? Oh, we've got the bouncy castle. That's why the bounces are so weird. We could have aimed a little bit better here, but whatever. This is the big refresh anyways. And then they're gonna get a lot of free actions, so I'm a little scared, admittedly. I mean, they each hit for 4 and then 5 and then 6. How much damage can they do in 3 turns? I think I have to dump the orb. We died. Yep. So not having the health screwed us, but we were not going to have the health anyways. But you know what? Lesson learned. That was such a good run, and it should have won. It should have been a winning run. But that's a Crucible 15 loss because the enemies get too many extra turns. If they didn't get extra turns, and especially like if I had fired the orb and we didn't kill anything, they would have gotten 3 shots each instead of 2. It's too much, man. Like if they fired 3 times, we would have had to had 70 HP or 80 health to survive it. Now, we could have been a little bit better about this. I could have maybe aimed my shots a little bit more. I do admit I get a little bit just carefree about that. But, oh man, I regret taking the ingot. We needed the max health. We could have healed over the course of the fight at the beginning with the popcorn, and then we would have had like 60 health, and then we would have survived. So that was a mistake. Taking the ingot was a mistake. But it was a good run up to this point. The relics were like top tier, and I kind of regret the failure here just because it's going to be a long time until we get another stacked loadout like this. Like this is good orbs and good relics, and it's going to be a long time until we have a run this good. But yeah, that was a good run. No round guards in the shops, unfortunately. No max HP relics on the run, and I took the ingot, and that was the thing that killed me. Because I think even if we didn't take the ingot and we were at 41 health out of 85, we could have healed over the first like 5 turns of the QR fight, And then we could have had like 80 health, so I don't think I've ever died due to this exact circumstance before. The exact circumstance of I just didn't have a health buffer large enough on the Kiwara fight. Although that I've had to have had that situation happen in the past. Well.